Tomorrow is Giving Tuesday across the country. After the break, I'm going to tell you how this holiday season you can help homeless people get back on their feet. I'm going to be joined by a member of a homeless outreach program here in New York City who's working around the clock to change lives for the better. All right, as we continue to scroll through the Cyber Monday deals and leftover Black Friday sales, make sure you leave a little left for tomorrow, Giving Tuesday. It's a day to give back and help others. And today we're spotlighting a group that's pretty close to me, the Center for Urban Community Services here in New York City. It's a nonprofit organization that helps people get out of poverty by finding them affordable housing. Many of those helped by CUCS are chronically homeless, meaning they haven't had a permanent home for at least 2 years. Critical to being able to overcome substance abuse problems or mental health issues is first and foremost having a place to sleep, a place you can call home. For more on this, I'm joined by Mary Taylor. She's the Director of Development and Communications for the Center for Urban and Community Services in New York City. Mary, great to have you here. Thank you for being with us. This is a thankless and silent task. There are people hidden in the corners of this city that most New Yorkers wouldn't even know. Yes. It's a problem that happens all around the country, and you use a philosophy and a methodology that says they can't solve all their problems in life, but they can't really start unless they've got a roof over their head.
Absolutely. And it is a thankful job, Ali, because when that person that you've helped move off the street and into housing opens their apartment or their key or opens that lock for the first time, that is... It's a remarkable thing. But it's an everyday, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. Our street outreach team is on the streets of Manhattan, working one-on-one, where people are at to help them move from where they're living into housing, into whether it's permanent housing, reuniting with their families, into their own apartments and supportive housing. It's a mission that we are very, very proud of.
And it's one that's actually economically sensible. Absolutely. Because you guys have evidence that when you put people into housing, it does lead to them being able to seek the treatment that they need for mental health issues or for substance abuse, and sometimes get the training they need to get back into the workforce.
Absolutely. We have a whole career network that is a supported employment program that helps people, particularly with mental health illnesses, overcome those barriers to employment, because people want to work. If you ask people, do you want to work? Do you want a job? People raise their hands and say, yes, absolutely. I just never thought I could, or I don't know what to do. So if you ask them, well, what's your dream job? And you give them that opportunity, you give them that support and those skills, then they blossom and they flourish.
And the alternative to this is people getting caught up in the criminal justice system, police as opposed to your social workers who go out there and do this work, police and emergency workers not doing other things, but dealing with stuff. I mean, police don't want to do this. They don't want to jail homeless people.
Absolutely not. And we have a really spectacular relationship with the NYPD and often work hand in hand in helping people who are in crisis so that they don't end up in the jails, that they get the help that they need, and then eventually they build that trust. As you know very well, it's that building that trust and doing what we say we're going to do on a daily basis that gives people the courage and the strength to take that step off the street.
Well, I am glad to be associated with you guys, and I'm glad that you're here, and I'm thankful for the work that you do around this city to help the people who are our neighbors, who we often don't see. Mary Taylor is the Director of Communications for the Center for Urban Community Services. Thank you. If you are looking for ways to help, head to the organization's website, CUCS.org. It's easy to donate, and it is tax deductible.